I'm Atta, a London-based coffee startup entrepreneur. Over the past few months, I've been converting a Ford Transit van into a mobile home and coffee business with the goal of being completely independent and free to travel and earn as I go. This week, I add more signage to the van, create new loyalty cards, and select my very first assistant, all while on the verge of a second lockdown.
One cappuccino with oat milk.
Oat milk.
Would you like that? Come to this side to stand if you'd like to go into
You definitely get bonus points for upselling. I love it. I've made my decision. I've picked my very first assistant.
Reports in the British press say the government is likely to announce a lockdown across England early next week.
I've just come up with these loyalty cards. What I'm going to do now, every time you get 10 cups at Bean Extract, your 10th cup is free. So I'll be stamping these and sharing them with all of my customers. I've just added some new signage to the van, which I'm really excited about. Big bold letters saying freshly roasted coffee, order online, beanextract.co.uk. That way I don't have to spend all day calling out freshly roasted coffee, freshly roasted coffee. Everyone can just see it and they know instantly what I'm about. So yeah, it took a while to design it and come up with the measurements and everything. But I'm really happy with it. It looks brilliant. And I'm hoping it's going to draw lots of attention and get people ordering online. You know, simple things like when I'm driving to the location, you know, when I drive past people, everyone knows what I'm about. This van is a massive billboard. And I also had a few customers that couldn't find me because before I had no signage on the front. So when I was parked up, it just looks like any old Ford Transit van. Whereas now, instantly, no matter where I am in the market, if I move locations, from every single angle, people know where I'm going to be. So I hope you like it. I'm going to give you a little tour around the van and show you what it looks like. I've been working on these brand new loyalty cards that I'm really excited to be ordering and getting made. It took me quite a while to figure out the design and whether I wanted it one-sided or two-sided, but I'm really happy with it and I'm really excited to bring it to the market.
The REACT study is the most up-to-date snapshot of the spread of COVID-19. Its blunt assessment is that recent government measures introduced to try and curb the spread of the virus have not stopped the number of cases in England from accelerating, at least not yet. On average, infections are now doubling every 9 days. Prevalence is still highest in Yorkshire and the Humber and the northwest of England. There has been a slowing down in the northeast, but not enough to stop the increase in cases. The study found infection levels are increasing across England, with the highest R number in London of 2.86.
I just woke up to the news that the infection rates are now the highest in London, with the R number being around 2 or above, which is really scary. It kind of, I don't know, it makes you think, like, why have we not been locked down yet? That sounds like a very high number compared to the spring. I've just heard that France has gone into lockdown, like a full national lockdown, but apparently their infection rates are twice what ours are in the UK. But again, these statistics can be played with so much. You know, when they say that France's infection rates are twice what ours are, is that normalised across the nation, or is that London? you know, as a business owner, it's really difficult. I do empathise with businesses that want to stay open, but at the same time, like, I'm freaking out. I need to go out there. I need to go out there by myself, and I need to graft and work hard as a startup, and I need to take the risk. So it's a difficult call, it's a difficult decision. There will come a point where I just don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to risk getting sick. I don't know. I mean, silly things like I really want a haircut. I mean, look at this. It's just too much. I need a haircut. I might give myself a haircut today. I really don't want to go to the barbers. I just, someone right in front of your face. I don't know. Dealing with other people right in front of everyone's face, it's not prudent. I do need to head to the bank today and sort my change out. And then I've got a long list of sort of DIY tasks that I need to sort out. And I need to get loads of footage off my phone because the memory is completely full. I just got back from the bank. I picked up some change. It's funny because the bank is right across the road from the hair barbers, and I wimped out. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get a haircut. I was just, all I could think of was the R number being at 2.8 in London at the moment. So I'm going to try and give myself a haircut today. Maybe 3, 4? 3 maybe. Okay. Right. Maybe 6. Let's try 6 first.
Reports in the British press say the government is likely to announce a lockdown across England early next week. Government sources said the country was at a crunch point in its fight against the coronavirus.
I mean, I'm not surprised. The R number's going crazy, and frankly, I've been sort of thinking that we should already be in a lockdown. Hence why I cut my own hair the other day. But I'm just really frustrated in terms of this whole recruitment process, because I've got a few people coming for their trial shift today. I've also looked at the weather, and it's just looking absolutely awful tomorrow. It's like 4:30 in the morning. It's going to be raining today, and it's going to be pretty heavy rain tomorrow. So I know I'm not going to need anyone to help me tomorrow, just because the footfall is really dramatically reduced. It's just like everything is just acting against me in terms of this recruitment process. Because it's really difficult. When you find someone you like, you can't say, okay, come tomorrow, so then they're gonna have to wait a week before they come in, and then if there's a lockdown, then I might not need that person for another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they might even forget all about me by then. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get down to market, and I'm going to try my best to have a really good day.
A think tank has warned that the UK is facing the highest level of youth unemployment in 4 decades as a result of the pandemic.
It's Saturday morning. I'm at Hoxton Street Market, all set up. I've got mixed feelings about the day. The forecast is not very good. We're already getting about 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and it's first thing in the morning. But the way I see it, I'm trialling out the new signage. I want to see if it makes any sort of improvement on the conversion rate of people going by, especially today because I'm going to be busy doing some trial shifts with the new assistants. So we'll see how that works out. And tomorrow is going to be a real trial because it's just going to be raining all day, but I'm still going to go in. So this morning I found these 2 plinths just as I was driving in, and I thought I'm not quite ready for tables and chairs yet, but I just thought these were quite funny, so I've set them up as like a little standing area. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Yeah, we got the gazebo all set up, and this is the look of everything. So yeah, as you can see, the signage makes a big difference. So even from this side now, people are going to be able to see that I'm here. It's really stands out. So that's really good. I've also made a new sign here just to encourage a bit more patience while I'm working on my own, especially when I've got a queue. And I've also set up a little thing called a Patreon account, which is just here. So I'll put a link down in the description of this video. So if you're interested in some unique content and you want to show your support to what I'm doing and my love of coffee and having access to some exclusive educational based videos, no matter what your level of experience in coffee, then check it out. If I get enough interest, if I get people signing up, then I will certainly start creating some content, and yeah, it'll be a really nice new avenue to explore. Hey guys, so it's coming up to 10 o'clock. I'm having my usual morning freak out. Haven't made a sale yet, so it's freaking me out a little bit. I've got a few assistants coming today, so I'm just going to focus on that and sort of put this to the back of my mind. We're literally about to go into lockdown, and it's a rainy day, so you know what did I expect really? Yeah, it's a little bit stressful. I'm sort of resigning to the fact that I'm going to make a loss today, but I'm going to try and stay positive for the sake of these trial shifts. Well, that feels a lot better. Just made my first sale of the day. So yeah, that's it's just when you haven't made one sale and you're getting towards midday, that freaks you out so much. Once you made that first sale, then it's like, oh, you just have a little bit of relief, even if it's just one sale for the whole day. But let's see how the day goes. The sun's come out, so that's nice. Yeah, just trying to stay positive and see how the day goes. So I'm just stamping up some of these new loyalty cards that I've been working on. So this is a few of the basic ones, so just give it a little stamp. Just get a few of these made. while it's quiet. I'm here with Joseph today. He's on his trial shift. He's doing a fantastic job. He's showing me all of his skills behind the machine, and I'm about to put him to the test to see what he's like. It's a nice, quiet day, so I've had some time to run him through some of the procedures. He's met some of the customers, but tomorrow, if he's here tomorrow, then it's really going to put him to the test. He's going to be he's basically going to have to hit the ground running. So I'm going to do a timed test. I'm going to give him a bit of a difficult order. Do you think you're ready for it?
I think I'm ready. I'm going to give it a go.
Fantastic. I love the attitude. He's great. Joseph, I would like 2 flat whites.
Okay.
1 cappuccino with oat milk.
1 cappuccino with oat.
And feel free to write down on the cups if you'd like, or the post-it pad as you prefer.
1 cappuccino with oat milk.
Oat milk.
Would you like that? Come to the size of standard. Would you like to go into a large or
You definitely get bonus points for upselling. I love it. So the latte, I won't go large with the flat whites, but the latte I will go large.
Latte, yeah.
The cappuccino just regular size.
Okay, lovely.
And for the cappuccino, can I have a caramel shot?
Yeah.
And a single, make it a single for the cappuccino.
Single on the cappuccino, and the latte, is that the latte with oat milk as well?
Yes.
No caramel shot in that one, or would you want to
play with it. I'm happy for you to experiment. You don't have to take this all as, if you see something's working, let me know.
Yeah,
you know? And just be like, because ultimately, the kind of person I'm looking for is, I'm looking for my first assistant.
Right, yeah.
Someone, when I get third, second, third, fourth, I'm allowed up to 4 assistants.
Right, okay.
And I've got a grand vision, a real operation.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm looking for someone, because you've got managerial experience.
Yeah.
And I've got this expansion idea.
Yeah.
I want to get you confidence that you can start training other people.
Yeah, okay.
You know? So that's what I'm looking for. And someone also who's going to get my sort of manic owner mindset, because it's different. What I've found, I've had a few people try out, very talented baristas, who've got no managerial experience, they're not used to dealing with an owner.
Yes.
They're used to dealing with a manager. And it's slightly different because it's like all of my money's on the line and everything. So I need someone I had someone the other week, I'm not sure if you saw the video, text me being like, oh, it's a Saturday night, I can't talk. And I'm like, well, you just promised me that you're going to help me out on Sunday, and you're not picking up the phone. I need documents to get you registered on the system to pay a fee. And you're like, I get you're out. I don't care if you just pick up and there's not disco music or you're in a club or something. Just text me, say I'm in a club. Let me help. But it's 2 minutes. That's what I'm looking for really. And you have definitely passed the test every time. If you haven't been able to pick up the phone, you didn't need to be, but you're apologetic. Which I really value. Because it's like you get it. You get how difficult everything is.
Totally. And
Hi.
Hello there.
Which coffee?
So it's a blend of Brazilian, Colombian, East African and Central American. It's chocolatey with a hint of fruitiness. It's about 2 o'clock. The weather is just not letting up. Pretty awful weather today. But tomorrow it's going to be a lot worse. Tomorrow it's just going to be hammering it down pretty much all day. So I've had 3 people come for trial shifts today. I have to say, one person today has just really impressed me, and I'm going to reflect on it. So I've got one more applicant to come this afternoon, so I'm going to see how they get on with their trial shift, and then I'm going to make a decision, and I'm going to let the successful person know It is very frustrating for me because tomorrow it's going to rain heavily all day, which means that in terms of takings, it's completely unjustifiable to bring someone in. But I think, to be honest, the quality of the people that have come today is so high. I am thinking it might be worth bringing a successful candidate in because it will still be busy, and I can get them trained up and build their confidence in the role. But it's very difficult as a financial decision because it could mean the difference between me making a profit and making a loss. So in the grand scheme of things, and it's hard to project into the next couple of weeks because if we go into another lockdown, this might be my last week before lockdown. So it's an absolute nightmare, to tell the truth. In one hand, I don't want to make a loss before I get shut down. On the other hand, if I don't bring this person in tomorrow, then I risk losing them because they won't, It's coming to the end of the day here on Saturday at Hoxton Street Market. It's been quite a shocker, really. For a Saturday, it's been, takings-wise, the worst Saturday I've had. It's kind of akin to midweek sales figures. Like really, really sleepy. I think people are really scared, to be honest with you. There's been hardly anyone on the street all day. It's been a really good day for me in terms of keeping myself busy with the potential candidates that have come. Lots of strong talent, lots of excellent barista skills, and a strong display of professionalism from everyone. I was really impressed. I'm gonna make my mind up tonight about who I'm going to choose going forward. So there is always a silver lining. I definitely want to get one more day of trading in because I want to be able to get one of the potential assistants out for tomorrow and try and get one more day's trading in before everything gets locked down. It is very upsetting what's happening, both in terms of the restrictions and in terms of footfall. But ultimately, I understand. I've made my decision. I've picked my very first assistant. I have to say that I was very impressed with this individual, and I am really excited to have him join me tomorrow at Chatsworth Road Market. He has given me his word that he will be there. He sent me all of his documentation across. I've got him registered with the council. I'm now going to confidently prep the van. I'm going to load up on stock. It may be raining tomorrow. We may be on the verge of a national lockdown, but I'm not going to let any of that faze me. I'm going to have the sole determination to do my absolute best tomorrow. I want to double the record for what I've achieved at Chatsworth Market. And however I do tomorrow, doesn't matter because that's my target and that's what I'm gunning for. Almost like a miracle has happened. The weather has completely changed. It was going to be absolutely hammering it down all day, like heavy rain. Then it got light rain, and now it's only 20% chance of rain. I cannot express how happy this has made me. It's such a relief. I've literally just spent the last hour battening down all the hatches, everything ready for like an absolute storm. But I'm so happy. I literally don't know how to express my joy. That positive mindset, everything. I've just come here just absolutely dismissing everything that's negative going on in the world and just had my own vision of how today was going to go. And it's almost like it's just, I don't know, forming to my own expectations. It's absolutely mad. So I'm really excited. I've just had a text from my new assistant. He said he's on his way, which is great. I've negotiated with one of the local shopkeepers to see, and he's agreed to allow me to use his tap to top up on water, which is fantastic news, because that was the one thing I couldn't bring any more of. I've brought double milk, I've brought double the amount of cups, and I've now got access to, within reason, limitless water. So I'm very excited. I've just got to put absolute 200% effort in and hopefully get something fantastic out of it. I've also sent an email off to the council because I am technically a takeaway service. I've asked if I can remain open. We'll see if I'm forced to shut down for the lockdown. Then at least I'm going to go out with a massive bang and really push this unit to its absolute limit. So I'm really excited for it, here we go. Here goes a really exciting day. Hey folks, so we're at Chatsworth Market. It's the morning. I want to introduce Joseph.
Hello. Hi.
My very first assistant. He's gone through the selection process. He's got excellent barista skills. I'm really excited to have him on board to help me in growing the company and achieving the most that we can achieve while here in this coffee-loving community. So welcome, Joseph.
Very, very kind. It's a long list of compliments. Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. Very excited to produce some really good coffees in a time where people probably need a little bit of a smile and a pick-me-up. So come down. Hopefully we'll be here next week and the week after and the week after that, and many other locations to come.
Really pleased to have you on board,
I'm pleased to be here.
Let's make it a really great day. Really great day. It's about 2 o'clock. It's busier than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to absolutely hammer it down with rain, and it hasn't rained yet, so I'm very grateful for that. Joseph is doing an absolutely outstanding job on the coffee machine.
Thank you.
Joseph, how are you enjoying your first day?
I'm loving it. I've got an intimate zone. The hours have flown by without me knowing, which is always good. And the rain is yet to come, so fingers crossed.
It's funny. It was a quiet start, and then we had possibly the craziest order I've ever had here. Is that the craziest order you've ever had?
Yeah.
I mean, It was like, I think we had probably around 20 orders in one go between the both of us. So we were using both steam ones, 3-group machine, loads of hot chocolate. It was insane. But I mean, you did marvelously, Joe.
We did it.
It was great teamwork, and it's about 40-mile-an-hour gusts. It's starting to rain, but it's, people are still out. They still want coffee. So we're still here for them. We're still here for you if you live in Chatsworth Road or nearby. Come and pay us a visit. So Joe, we're nearing the end of your first day.
Yes, trial by fire.
Yeah. Do you think the selection process and the questions I asked you were suitable for the role?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And what are your first impressions of working here?
Well, I mean, we dealt with a crazy order really well as a team, and we've only been working together for one day, a couple of hours yesterday, so that's great. I love the ethos of everything that's going on here and the plan of action for where we're heading. It's been amazing, and I'm really glad and lucky to have been picked. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot rate your barista skills highly enough. Your attitude, everything. I'm really happy. I'm really pleased, and I'm really excited to be going forward and delivering outstanding coffee to this local community. Hey folks, if you liked that video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you stay up to date with all of the latest developments coming from Bean Extract. And if you want to try the world's best coffee, head on over to beanextract.co.uk and grab yourself a bag. We ship all over the world.